Hello guys, I'm back here again. So in this video, I'm going to be analyzing GBP USD, Euro USD, and also we are going to be looking at AUD USD and NZD USD trade setup. All right. So without much ado, let's get started. As always, we're going to be starting from the higher time frame. And I will keep repeating it that top-down analysis is the only analysis that you need before you start applying Fantastic Five. All right, so we can start our analysis from the weekly time frame. All right, so let's look at the weekly. First of all, we're going to be looking at the market in respect to market structure. So if you look at market structure wise, it is an uptrend. Why is it an uptrend? Because it is presented with let's look at it from this point here. We can see series of this is like a high. This is a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? So so for me, this is like impulse. The market has made impulsive move, correction, impulse, right? We are expecting another correctional move before a continuation of the bullish movement. So as you can see, if you have been following my analysis on my previous video, you see that market has been respecting my analysis. It's not 100% all the time, but at least 80% of the time, which means that market also move in respect to Fantastic Five. To be honest, you need to master Fantastic Five. You need to master market structure wise. You need to understand top-down analysis, right? Top-down analysis can never be overemphasized, guys. So now the question is, if we have been expecting the market to retrace, where is the possible point that this market can retrace from? Right? Where is the market coming? If the market is to start dropping because we are seeing from the weekly, we want to start a corrective phase, right? We want to start exhaustion phase, whatever you want to call it. So if this market is to drop, where is the possible point that the market can drop before we expect that continuation of the bullish movement? So this is when you start looking for Fantastic Five, right? After looking at the market in respect to market structure, how does this structure relate to Fantastic Five? This is the second question that needs to come into your mind, right? After identifying the trend of the market. So now from the weekly time frame, I can see a continuation setup. Remember, continuation setup, we have, among continuation setup, we have SNRC1, we have SNRC2, we have Quasimodo continuation, right? But in this, what I'm seeing here on the chart is the SNRC2. So let me mark it here. That strong resistance area here. So I can go to line chart, you see it's a sharp area there. So it's a strong resistance area. And how is it a SNRC2? Let's look at the criteria of a SNRC2, right? This is a resistance, price break the resistance, number one. Then price drop back down to form a drop-based rally and then break another resistance. Two resistance broken. So this is a full standard operating procedures for SNRC2. So now we want to put our line there. Let's put our rectangular box here. So in this wise, let me change the color. Can we change the color? Okay. So this is SNRC2. So this means if we're expecting a retracement from the on the GBPUSD, we want the market to drop at least back to activate this SNRC2 before a continuation, right? Also, we have to look for order confirmation on this particular setup so that for us to be sure that when market is to drop all the way to this point, we'll be looking for what? Opportunity to buy back up bullish. So now let's go to the weekly. So if you go to the weekly, we can see that that markup is inside at the body of the double Marabozo. So this can also be used as what? As a confirmation. We have two double Marabozo candle here, and our markup here is in the body of this full body candle here. So this is actually, this double Marabozo is actually used as what? As confirmation. So if the market is to drop, back to this point, and then we are going to continue back up bullish. So that is a confirmation for that Quasimodo continuation on the lower time frame. I mean, for that Quasimodo continuation on weekly time frame, let me go back to the monthly and see. Okay, we also have to take note of the danger zone. Guys, I'm going to be doing video on, like I will try my best to do video on the danger zone. So while looking for confirmation, you have to make sure that the confirmation candle has not touched the danger zone yet, right? So if we are to pluck our hybrid, and we see that the market is not reacting from the danger zone, to be honest, but I'm going to do a video specifically on danger zone. I will create that time to explain danger zone. Of course, I know danger zone videos is out there on YouTube, but I'm going to simplify what a danger zone means, so that you'll be able to know when looking for your confirmation, you'll be able to consider the danger zone as well. So let's get back to the weekly time frame. So now we have that confirmation of this Quasimodo, this SNRC2 on weekly time frame. So SNRC2 on weekly time frame, we have confirmation on monthly, and which means that if the market is to retrace back to this point, we are going to be looking for what opportunity to sell. But that is futuristic, right? This is where the market is. Now that we are expecting the market to drop back down, what is going to be our expectation? For the market to drop back down, we are going to be seeing characteristics of a downtrend from the H4, H1 for us to sell, right? Because this is weekly, means we are going to be looking for selling opportunity based on Fantasy 5, in respect to Fantasy 5, all the way to this particular SNRC2, right? So now, higher time frame, top-down analysis has given us the direction. We said that, okay, GBPUSD weekly is on a correctional move, or it's on exhaustion phase, or a correctional phase, whatever, is on a retracement phase from the weekly time frame. So in this wise, we already know the direction, right? We want to start looking for Fantastic 5 market structure in the lower time frame, or breach of the Dow theory, and then we'll be looking for Fantastic 5 in line with the selling direction. So now let's get to the lower time frame. So for us to know that this retracement, this weekly is going to continue coming down, we are going to also see a sign from the H4 daily. So let's go to H4. So looking at H4, you see that you look at H4, you see on H4, you will realize that the market has already given us a sign of what? A sign of reversal. This is actually a Quasimodo here. Yeah, we did in our free Zoom session yesterday, Friday, before the news, I said, okay, I was speculating that the market is going to come here to this level. Yeah, like that, this level was like a scenario C2, but the market activated from Quasimodo reversal. Remember, continuation and reversal is more powerful than continuation, right? So which means when you see a particular setup, maybe in a particular place, you see continuation setup, and also you see a reversal setup, you have to be more concerned of the reversal, because reversal is more powerful than what continuation, because price will always come to react from the reversal setup than the continuation setup, right? So now we have already seen a reversal, a Quasimodo reversal from the weekly, from the H4, which is a sign that that weekly retracement is going to continue going down all the way to the SNRC2 we spotted on the weekly, right? So now, which means that the market is going to continue dropping all the way to this zone here before we can have another, you can see another bullish movement. So in this wise, we want to be looking for what? We want to be looking for selling opportunity in respect to Fantastic 5. Now, yesterday, Friday, I didn't take a trade on this guy, only NZD USD and AUD USD. But for those of you who might have maybe spot this Quasimodo, so and also for those of you who did not see this, you can't even detect what's actually happening on the chart. So let's see how we can also capitalize on this opportunity, because it is not yet late, right? So now what are we going to be looking at on Monday next week? What are we going to be looking at? We have spotted a beautiful Quasimodo reversal on the H4 time frame, right? And we want to be continue looking for sell until we get to this SNRC2 weekly. So now look at the drop. Because of the new, look at the drop with this bearish engulfing candle, right? Look at this bearish engulfing candle here. This bearish engulfing candle that dropped from where? That dropped from the Quasimodo reverse on H4. So the market may likely to retrace before a continuation back down. So in this wise, I want us to go to the lower time frame to see if we can mark a particular point where if the market retraces, we sell from that point, because the market is still going to continue coming down bearish. All right. So let's go to the let's look at the lower time frame. So can we see any possible setup where market can reverse? Let's go to H4. I mean M15. Okay, I can make use of the H1. I want to mark this point here, right? So this is like a mini Quasimodo on H1 time frame here. So I want to mark this. I want to consider this as a high, low, higher high, lower low. So if the market can retrace back to this zone, then it's going to be a massive selling opportunity for us to join on Monday. So let's mark that very point. So we're going to mark this zone, give it a setup color. So we'll be expecting to sell our GBPUSD. If the market is to retrace back to this point, we sell back down bearish, all right? Because we cannot join the buy, the sell right now, because you cannot just open your chart on Monday morning and start selling, because by the time you start selling here, the market can retrace. So this is the potential Quasimodo that we'll be expecting market to come. The market can open on Monday and keep dropping, but it is what it is. But if the market reverse, this is the only point as sellers that we want the market to come back to this potential H1 Quasimodo for us to sell, right? And if you look at this H1 Quasimodo, it also has a confirmation on the H4 time frame. So we are using this bearish engulfing candle as confirmation of this mini Quasimodo on H1 time frame. So this is what you guys should be looking at for coming next week. And also looking at this market, you see this drop here has not even close to the danger zone, right? So this market, if this market is to come back to this left shoulder potential Quasimodo, we are going to be free to sell with good risk management. No matter how beautiful the setup is, always go with a calculative risk, right? So do not just be entering the market without risk. Always go with the risk, because we are not in control of the market, right? So now let's look at, we are done with GBPUSD. This is the expectation next week. So let's start with, let's look at EURUSD, because EURUSD, GBPUSD, they also look alike, right? So I'm not going to be waste much time on this one, because I think let me remove this. Let me clear the chart. So let's go to H4. We have a similar case here, but yesterday on free Zoom session, yeah, I said that on EURUSD, I'm expecting the market to come to this level here, because I didn't see a clear setup here. So I'm expecting the market to come here. to this level for a sell, and that is exactly what the market did. So now, if we want to continue this sell, let me change this color. We want to continue the sell to go down bearish. So we have to also wait for market to retrace. So the possible retracement, like I said, this guy EURUSD and GBPUSD, the structure almost look alike. So I've spent a lot of time analyzing GBPUSD, so we can use that same knowledge to apply on EURUSD. So possible setup here where we want market to retrace from is here, because if you look at this one, we have many Quasimodo here. This is a low, this is a high, this is a higher high, and then this is a lower low, right? So if the market make mistakes to retrace back to this level, we're going to be selling. Also, we're going to be using this engulfing candle, this bearish engulfing or full body candle as confirmation for a sell on EURUSD. But I will be interested to sell GBPUSD specifically. So if you want to be selling this pair, you have to measure your risk. You don't have to, I can say, okay, fine. If the market should come here, we are going to target the low. So we measure your risk to the low. You don't have to be holding all the way till we get to, like in the case of GBPUSD, you don't have to hold until we get to the weekly SNRC2. You can measure your risks 3%, 4%, and when market gives you, you are out of the market. You can also be doing, if you are trading with personal account, you can be doing, and you can be trailing your trade. You can be moving your stop loss as the market keep going in your favor. So anytime the market decides to give a huge retracement, they may take you out. However, but for me, I like to measure my risks. When market get to where I want, I'm out. So guys, this is that for EURUSD and EURUSD and GBPUSD. So let's quickly look at AUD/USD trade. So I know some of you were still selling this market. So where we want to take our profits, yeah, for this one is easy, right? So even though we expect the market to continue going down bearish, we don't want to, at least from this point here, yeah, you can take your profit from here. So let's look at, can take your profit from here. So on the daily time frame as well, the market can as well drop to this level here. On the daily time frame, we have this supply zone here, demand zone here. So definitely when the market get to this demand zone, if you are still holding your trade, when the market get to these demand zones, we are going to experience a huge retracement, maybe a huge retracement before the market can finally break down, or we can have a huge retracement and the market start going up. So if you want to hold your trade, at least monitor when your trade enter these demand zones, you have to take profit. So I just want to let you guys know on a long time if you want to hold your trade. And also let's look at NZD/USD. So NZD/USD, we have two scenarios here. We did top-down analysis on this one last week, so we can still build on that case. So network is disturbing. So we can still build on that case, right? The market can continue down bearish to this level, yeah, to this Quasimodo. But also on the daily time frame, we have on the daily time frame, we have, looking at the daily, we have like a SNRC1 here. Look at market is almost at that SNRC1 on NZD/USD. Market is almost on that SNRC1. And down below, we have Quasimodo as well, right? We have Quasimodo, we have SNRC1. So this Quasimodo is from the weekly. This SNRC1 is like daily. But like I said, this Quasimodo and SNRC1 they are almost at the same level. But then, Nora keeps saying, shout out to Nora. So she keeps saying that continuation setup and reversal setup. Reversal setup are more powerful than continuation setup, which means when you find these two setup at the same point, the market tends to come and respect the reversal setup. And also this happened on GBPUSD last month when we did analysis. We did analysis. I was plotting a scenario. What down below there is a Quasimodo. So GBPUSD dropped the respect the SNRC1 on daily time frame and dropped to activate from the daily Quasimodo. That shows that reversal is more powerful than continuation. But what is going to happen? We may have a little bit pressure from the buyers for a retracement before a continuation back to this point where we'll be looking for and we'll be looking for confirmation or the breach of the Dow theory to start buying the market back or bullish. But in a long time view, this is where we are expecting the market to drop. So you have to also watch closely and see if the market is going to respect what our analysis, right? So I believe you enjoyed this video. I believe you learned. So I'm going to remove this particular chart. I believe you learned from this video based on Bastra concept. Top-down analysis is only analysis you need to know, guys, in respect to Fantastic Five. When you know how to do top-down analysis in relation to Fantastic Five, currency pairs, especially GBP pairs, will be very easy for you to analyze and trade profitably, and also the ability to be able to wait for market to give you what you want, right? So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment in the comment section, and also like my video. You can also share, right? So this is the only way you can support me, guys. Like I keep saying, without devotion, there is no transformation, right? No matter what you are devoted to, it is the quality of your devotion that will transform you. So stay devoted on the chat. Catch you in the next one, guys.